All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Triple J Pick Show. Maybe soon to be Double J Pick Show, as I'm only joined by one of the other J's, Jake Beckman. How you doing today, Jake?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Is real big shame to hear about Jimmy.
Yeah.
Um, just to be completely transparent, what happened is that Jimmy got on the text with us and then started saying some really problematic things. We're like, Jimmy, you can't do that. So
Sexual
he's
harassment, Me Too is real ugly stuff.
yeah. We had to make him serve a 1 game suspension.
Yeah, real ugly.
Yep,
So
not good for him.
last show, I think we went a little too long, so let's just get right to it, man.
Yep, yep. A couple
Actually,
changes. I was
real
gonna.
quick,
Yeah, go ahead.
just to recap for all of our thousands of fans that are watching every week. This is what the picks looked like. I went 9-7. Jake and Jimmy 7-9. I didn't even bother to get Jimmy's picks this week because he ditched us for an open mic. So I don't know. He's not good at picking football anyway.
No, I
It's
mean it's insulting that you say that about him when I got the same record as him. But yeah, his picks were worse than mine. His
yeah.
losses were 1,000 times worse than my losses.
The way that he picks though is like a woman, picking uh NCAA tournament picks based off
Exactly.
jersey colors or something.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
said women. That sounded very sexist, but The
You know,
Office,
great a great example. Adam Sandler, I believe, is one of the few people who actually had like a perfect first round bracket. I could be wrong, but I believe he is one of the few people who's had a perfect first round bracket, and he did it based off of things from movies that he was in. So that's Jimmy's approach to picking sports.
yeah, which, Adam Sandler being so successful, maybe it's actually a good way to do it, but, fuck Jimmy. He's not here.
Yeah, Jimmy's unsuccessful. Through and through.
Anyway, let's get to the games this week. The Jets and the Broncos. I'm looking at them right now on my television screen playing. Sam Darnold's marching them up the field, which is good for me because I picked the Jets at -1.5, and I'm picking the under on this game. Jake?
Yeah, I'm taking the Broncos on it. I actually took this line way earlier in the week, which was a mistake because it was at that point Broncos -3, and now Broncos are +1.5. But I still think they'll do it. I'd take Broncos +1.5 here.
Take
And
an
then
over or under?
I'm going to take the over. I think that both these defenses stink ass, and I think that there will be points scored. 41 points is not a lot of points. 42, I guess.
Yeah, I actually agree with that now, but I already texted you my pick before the game started, so
Yep.
I'm staying with the under.
Yep.
All right, Cards and Panthers is what I've got
Um,
next on my sheet.
yeah, Arizona Cardinals are 2-1 against the spread. Panthers are 1-2 against the spread. It is Cardinals -3.5, and the over/under is 51 points. You got 51.5, whatever. For me, man, I think the Cardinals are an absolute wrecking crew. I think 3.5 is that seems incredibly low for me. I think that they lost last week to the Lions, but I think that the Lions are good. I think the Cardinals are going to kind of stomp butts, push dicks in.
Who's Carolina's quarterback right now? Is it
Is it
Anderson?
no, it's Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater. Whatever happened to the guy that took over right after Cam Newton when he was hurt and he was kind of tearing it up for a while? Wasn't his name like Kyle Anderson? Or
I don't remember his name. So I'm not knowledgeable in post Cam Newton quarterback era.
oh,
Post Cam Newton era quarterbacks for
Derek
Carolina.
Anderson.
Derek Anderson.
Okay, well, I guess they got rid of
It's a
him.
regular ass name.
Anyway, I never know. I just can't really gauge the Panthers this year. Like, I don't think they're horrible,
Good
but
offense, bad defense.
I feel like the Cardinals are gonna beat them by at least a touchdown.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Safe.
And I'll go over on this one. What do you think?
I'm taking Cardinals. I'm taking Arizona. I'm gonna go the under just because I think that Panthers are due for a colossal fuck up. They haven't really had like a total like they haven't been shut out yet, and I think there's a good chance of that happening. Maybe not a good chance, but I think there is. Anyway, I don't think that Cardinals. The point there is, I think the Cardinals can't score all of the points, so I'm going to take the Cardinals in under.
That's a good strategy, I think. I'm banking on like 2 garbage touchdowns and then like 4
Yeah.
touchdowns for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think there is a chance of those garbage time touchdowns to end up covering backdoor.
Sam Darnold just scored a touchdown.
Oh, fuck me.
All right. Baltimore Ravens, Washington football team. Best name in the biz.
Got Ravens minus 14 over under 45 and a half. Ravens are 2-1 against the spread. The Washingtons are 1-2 against the spread. Um, you're a fool if you don't go Ravens.
Um, yeah, 14 points is pretty good for this. Like that's a pretty good. Just because they're both in the same town practically. I mean, DC and Baltimore are
Yeah,
like. I feel like maybe the Skins can step up and lose by 10 points, maybe.
I
Maybe like a 41 to 32 or something. I don't know.
I don't think there's. I think the Ravens defense is too good for that. I don't know. I have no faith. I'm gonna just here's a little hint to what's gonna happen. Is I'm just going to fade the NFC East. That's what I'm gonna do because they're garbage. Except for Cowboys, are probably gonna do well this week. But I'm gonna fade the NFC East.
Um, God, I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to root against them. First of all, and
no,
second of all, I mean they're too good.
there's better things to waste your money on than betting against Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna take the over.
Over 45 and a half.
Yeah, I got some fantasy guys on Washington that I need to score at least. So one of them to score a touchdown or something.
And I'm going to take the same. I'm going to take the same thought that I had for the Cardinals Panthers game. I don't think that the Ravens can score all 46 points needed to cover the over. So I'm going Baltimore and under.
Under.
Yeah, I mean they're going to establish that run game and just kind of thrash them. I think.
All right. Cleveland Browns, Dallas Cowboys.
Forgettable
It's a
game.
very Thanksgiving-y feeling matchup to me.
It does kind of.
Does Cleveland play on Thanksgiving ever? I know the Cowboys do. Like
I don't. I mean, Browns might be one of those teams that they shuffle in and out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the colors or something.
Yeah, it's a very bland field. This game.
I'm taking the Cleveland Browns
to cover 4.
Yeah, I think this feels like a game where maybe the Cowboys win by a field goal or something. Because that Browns running game is pretty fierce, man.
Yeah, it is. I do like that. I think that the Browns will take that running game because Cowboys defense is, just a slap in the face. Yeah, Cowboys. I think that the Browns will be able to keep the ball out of Dak Prescott's hands. And also, yeah, I said I'm fading the NFC East. Yeah, give me Browns. Give me Browns
all
plus
the way,
4.
Huh?
Yeah, Browns
you think
plus
it's
4.
A shootout, or you going with the under?
I think it's going to be 56 is a lot of points.
Seems
Cowboys
like
can score, but it's a shootout because the other team is getting rid of the ball so quickly. And I think that the Browns have a good running game, but I don't know if it's that good to turn it into a shootout. I think they will march down the field a lot. I think they're not going to let the Cowboys have the ball that often. I'm going Browns plus 4. I'm going under 56.
Okay. I might have to go back to the first week we did this and count overs and unders because that's kind of the only thing that's separating us at the moment.
That is true. This one might be different.
Colts and Bears.
Colts at Bears. Colts minus 2.5 points. Over under is 43 points. I know what I like.
Is Nick Foles going to step in, take Trubisky's job, and be the full-time guy?
Absolutely, he is.
He is.
9-inch Nick, baby.
And I'm hoping for a big connection between him and Jimmy Graham. I hope Jimmy Graham comes back from the grave and starts catching touchdowns again.
Okay. Well,
So I don't think we are going to
all
be
right.
different. I think I'm picking the Bears because I want them to win.
Yeah, well, that was going to be. Yep. Okay, so we're the same. Yeah, Bears. All right. Never mind. But okay, whatever.
You know what though? That's what I want to happen. I'm picking Indy
I
because I think they're probably a better team. I don't know.
I think they
No
absolutely
Rivers.
are a better team, but I think they have a lower ceiling and a higher floor. Bears have a lower floor and a higher ceiling. So I'm taking Bears. I think if the Bears are firing on all cylinders, which probably won't happen, but I want it to happen because Nick Foles won me a Super Bowl. I'm uh I'm going Bears plus 2.5. And I'm gonna go over 43.
Yeah.
I like
Over seems that 43 seems low to me.
Yeah, Philip Rivers. Well, I guess Tariq Cohen's not playing, but Philip Rivers and Nick Foles shootout would be just electric.
Yeah. Nick Foles is not like an all-time great quarterback, but he can throw a pretty good deep
All right,
ball.
take it easy. Yes, he is. He won a
All
Super Bowl.
right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I said all-time great, but sure.
Yeah, there's only been like less than 52 people who have won a Super Bowl, been a Super
Yeah.
Bowl winning quarterback.
Yeah.
It's
I
whatever.
mean, yeah, okay. Yeah. Nick Foles is fine. I'm a fan of Nick Foles. He was a former Ram,
Yeah,
but he's
drafted
not
by
an
the
all-time
Rams,
great
maybe.
quarterback or
Well,
anything.
you're wrong there. There's a statue of him. There's a statue of him outside of Lincoln Financial.
Yeah. There's also a statue of a guy from a movie that wasn't even a real boxer.
Oh, that's
Um,
fair.
have you
Okay.
completely lost all faith in Jacksonville, Jake?
Yeah, last week that was stupid. Fuck, who was the announcer for that game? Was it Joe Buck and Troy Aikman? And when Gardner Minshew missed that pass, Troy Aikman says, "You can play football in the NFL for 20 years and never have a guy that open." Um, like, yeah, no, Gardner Minshew's
That's saying something.
he's got the attitude, but that's all he has. I'm going Bengals -3 here. Yeah, I like what they did. I don't like what they did last week because it was awful. It was the Eagles tied them, which sucked ass. But I do like Bengals -3.
All right, I'm gonna pick Jacksonville. Chark, however you say his name,
DJ
might be coming back
Shark.
this
Yeah.
week, and I'm sure they got a pretty good talking to after last week's game by the coach. So I'm gonna, I'm a quasi Jacksonville fan because I think I still hold on a thread of hope that maybe their owner would move them to St. Louis. Um, so I hope I wish for good things for them. I'm gonna pick them, and I'm gonna pick the under.
You're gonna take under what's the under there? 49.
And you're taking Cincy
I'm taking Bengals +3. I'm gonna go under as well. The under also hit on that game, which sucked.
on
on
Bengals.
on last Monday, or was that Thursday? That was Thursday Night Football last week. That the no the Jags Jags Dolphins last week. I don't have any faith in them. This game is going under. This might be a 17-6 game.
Okay, I could see it. I was so wrong about the Dolphins. I
Yeah, well,
thought they were just. I mean,
that's Fitz magic. He gets 4 of those games every year, and then he gets a new contract for another 4 years.
and he's hot on the waiver wires on fantasy, and then 2 or 3 weeks later, everyone's dumping Fitzy again.
Yep, great
All right,
outfit.
LA Chargers really surprised me and let me down last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to let you pick first.
Yeah, what do we got? Chargers at Buccaneers. Buccaneers -7, over under 43 points. I Man, I like Chargers. I like Chargers here. I think that's a good team. I think it's a good team. I think it's a good team.
I am on the same. A lot relies or depends on that rookie quarterback they got.
Uh,
He needs
yeah,
to. It's a lot of pressure to lead a team in the NFL, but they got good weapons on offense. They got Keenan Allen. They got a couple running backs. Who's their? I think their tight end. Who is their tight end? Goddard.
No, Goddard is Philly. Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry. Yeah.
Yep.
So I do think they're a good team, and 7 points, man.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot. That's a spotting them a touchdown is
Tom Brady showing his
pretty
age.
generous, man. I gotta go Chargers. I mean, I think they could win the game.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. I mean that's probably a very live dog. Um, yeah, I'm taking Chargers +7 over under 43. Ugh. If I had to pick, I would pick over. I think. Yeah, yeah. I would if I had to pick, I would pick over 43. I definitely. I'm not. I'm probably not going to have an actual play during this. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna take 7. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not actually going to put a play on this, but yeah, Chargers +7 over 43. Next one that we
It
got.
is a tough
Oh,
pick.
good. Next one that we got is Vikings at Texans. Right? Yeah. Texans 4-point favorites. So Vikings at Texans. Texas -4. Over under 53.5. I mean, let's see.
I think this one's pretty easy for me. I am going. I think the Texans took a big step back, um, getting David Johnson and trading away.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins, and I think Minnesota is having like a mediocre start, but Cousins has shown he's good. The run game's good. Thielen's good. Like I don't know. I'm going Vikings. Keep typing the wrong shit. Minnesota 53 feels like a lot of points,
Yeah,
but
it does.
they're not really great defenses, are
No, no, they're not. They're both tremendously terrible teams.
they? I'm going under though.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, looking at this, Houston is 0-3 against the spread. That being said, Minnesota's only 1-2 against the spread. Only been 3 games played. I think both of these teams are stink. These teams stink.
You say stink?
These stink. They stink. They're smelly, baby.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I don't normally say that, but both of these teams do actually. They are rancid. That being said, Vikings +4. I'm not gonna lay points with a Bill O'Brien team in my entire life.
Oh, so you're taking Minnesota?
Yeah, this seems like a game that Texans will be up um, with 5 minutes left, and then they'll lose the whole dang thing. So yeah, Vikings +4. I'm gonna go under 53.5. Is that what you did? Yeah, man, we are right on the same
Right
page.
on the same page. Except with Bill O'Brien, I think he's one of the most talented curse word cursors of all time, dude. On his Hard Knocks, he doesn't say a sentence without fucking it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's true. He's
All
got an
right,
asshole on his
Saints
face though, so it helps.
Lions.
Saints Lions. Saints -4 at the Lions. Over under is 54. This is a fun one. This is a tough one.
It is.
Yep. My thought, Saints aren't who we thought they were. They isn't who we thought they was. Lions, I kind of like what they did last week against the Chargers because that's a good Chargers defense. They put points on the board and ended up winning. I gotta go with Matty Stafford. I think I gotta take 4 points with the Lions. I don't think the Saints are a great team without Michael Thomas. I mean, Drew Brees needs him.
That's what I was just Googling. I think he has a chance at coming back this week, actually. But even still, first week back from injury isn't great.
He's probably going to be limited.
And I got to admit on this one, I'm just taking Detroit to fucking make things interesting. And I don't really, this one feels very much like a toss up to me,
Yeah, but
even with the points.
Yeah, let's see. Both teams are 1-2 against the spread. Only real difference I see there. No, I mean, they're. I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think that it's going to be. I think that the Lions are going to be able to to cover that. I think, yeah, I like Lions taking points at Lions and then going under as well.
Okay. I meant to say you're taking Detroit, so I'm going to take New Orleans.
Okay,
just to try and gain a little ground on you,
that's fair.
or lose some, probably.
Yeah.
Seahawks versus the Dolphins.
Seahawks minus 6.5 points at Miami. Over under is 53.5 points. Now, last week, my blood pact with Satan lock of the week did not go well.
You still must have your soul because did not work out.
It did not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the other hand open and spill that blood on the Bible. Because, baby, the Seahawks are going to cover 6.5 points against the Dolphins. Fitzmagic had his week last week. He ain't going to do it again. It's going to be Russell Wilson he's what is his name? Mr. Unlimited. Isn't that what his dorky little Instagram video or whatever the hell it was? But yeah, he's Mr. Unlimited.
He's really bad at Instagram.
Man, he's bad at talking. He should just not talk as much as he does. Like, even his pump-up speeches are so bad. The team's just like, let's win in spite of him. He throws it around. He's the MVP. Yeah, Seahawks minus 6.5. Good Lord.
Are we going 6.5 point spread or can we do 7? That's what my little thing. I can put a little note here and say that we were doing 6.5.
6.5 is the newest one. I don't know when you pulled those numbers, but 6.5 is the most recent one.
Okay, so we'll do 6.5, and you're going Seattle.
Yep.
And God damn, are they at Seattle or at Miami? Because that is Miami. A cross country.
At Miami.
They're at Miami. God damn, Miami stinks though.
They do, baby.
This is your lock of the week. I gotta bet your lock of the week. I'd look like a fool if I didn't. You're Satan.
Not just my lock of the week. My blood pact with Satan lock of the week. Split my palms open, rub it on my face, and let me bathe in goat blood, baby. Because that is a lock. Nothing can go wrong here.
Okay, I'm going with the under. I'm also picking Seattle. I just can't pick the Dolphins against them. And although, who did the Dolphins just beat?
Jags.
Yeah, that's not impressive.
Quite the pedigree those guys have.
So you going over or under?
I'm going over. Yep.
Over.
In case there is a Fitz magic showing, he'll put points on the board, but the Seahawks will put more.
Alrighty.
Okay.
New York Giants, Los Angeles Rams.
Ooh, let me throw up real quick.
Yeah.
Die. Shoot myself in the face.
This is Saquon Barkley's second season in a row with a knee injury, right? Didn't he start out last year with a knee injury?
It wasn't this bad, but yeah, I think so. Something along those. I know this is not his first knee injury, correct?
Yeah, he's turning. He's at the beginning of a guy for me who, fantasy-wise, I think, this guy scares me a little bit with his injuries all the time.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, the Giants basically have no bright spots. The Rams, I hate. I'll always choose against them. I'm going to pick the Giants to not lose by 13 points.
Ooh. I'm going Rams minus 12.5. Seeing the Giants against a banged up Niners last week. Oh. Shoot me. Yeah.
It's not a smart bet, but
yeah, and I'll take the under too. Again, another thing, Rams can't score all of the points.
So we got Rams under.
Yeah. I'm going
Buffalo
Rams under. You're
Bills.
going Giants. Okay.
What were you saying?
I was looking. I was seeing you have yours on the under as well. Giants under too.
Can you see this? Okay.
Yeah. You just had your cursor over the words.
Okay. All right. Buffalo Bills, Las Vegas Raiders. Still getting used to saying that. Las Vegas anything doesn't roll off my tongue.
No, it does not, and I don't think it ever is going to.
Even the Golden Knights.
Golden Knights. That's a hockey team from a school, a high school. It's not a. Yeah. That's not. Yeah. Still not over that. But
yeah, it does sound very high school team name.
What we got here is Bills minus 3.5 at Raiders. Over under is 56.5. Bills minus 3.5. Over under is 56.5. I love the Bills. I'm going to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. I love them. I want them to father not just my child, but all of their children's children. I love the Bills.
For this game specifically, or just in
Oh
general?
yes, for this game specifically. Yeah. No, just for
Okay.
this game. Other
Because
than
you were
that,
saying some pretty crazy things. I know, about your Eagles. I actually
next.
do just love the Bills in general. Uh, for some reason this year, I'm just like, I'm rooting for them. I just like to see them do something good. It's a
I mean,
nice run by Frank Gore, the ageless man. So I'm gonna go Bills, and you're going Bills as well.
yeah, I'm going Bills minus 3.5. I might even juice that up to 5 points. I think they're going to beat the hell out of the Raiders. The Raiders got a tough schedule. I think that the Bills have probably kind of learned from what they have a good defense. They didn't show it last week against the Rams, but I think that they'll probably be able to kind of see what Belichick did last week, and see how they shut down Darren Waller. I think Bills are going to beat the Raiders considerably here. And I'll go 56.5 is a lot of points. People are forgetting that 56.5 is even more than 55.5, which is kind of crazy. But 56.5, I got to go under there.
I got 52.5.
You got 52.5?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're gonna have to send me whatever you're looking at so that I can.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh no, Sam Darnold's leaving the field. The Jets really are fucking cursed. What did they do? Anyway, yeah, email me whatever you're looking at so I can see what the discrepancies are and we can figure out what we're going off of before Sunday.
That's fine.
And you sound like you're going with the under from what you.
Yeah, I'm going the under.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm going on.
I think it's going to be a sneaky under. I think it's going to come right down to it, but I think it's going to be that under. I think it's going to be somebody knees it out instead of kicking a field goal or something.
Okay. New England hated Patriots against Kansas City Chiefs. I got 7 points.
Chiefs 7 points, over under 53.5. You got 53. Okay. Pats at Chiefs. Chiefs minus 7. I don't think I can fade I can't fade the Chiefs. I mean, it's a psycho move to put any money against Bill Belichick, but Chiefs, like, that's my argument against that. Like, yeah, Bill Belichick, greatest coach of all time, but also, Chiefs. That's it.
I'm going with the Patriots, not to win, but this will be another one that I think could be a Butker field goal winning it for the Chiefs.
I got to go Chiefs. And I got to go over. I got to go Chiefs. I got to go over.
KC over. Do. And I'm going KC or New England. You got to go over if the Chiefs are involved. Things can get crazy real quick.
Although we did on Monday night, we did miss the over by the hook. It was, what was it, like 40? How many points was it in Monday night's game? It was like 44 or something like that, or 54, whatever the hell it was. But the over was, it was 44. The over was 44.5.
Yeah, we both went over.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake, your beloved Eagles getting 6 points against the beat-up 49ers. Is anyone coming back for the Niners this week? Do we got Kittle back in the...
I believe Kittle's back. At least my fantasy says he's back.
Okay.
That's not the injury report I'm worried about. The injury report that I'm worried about is the Eagles injury report that has no less than 13 people on it. There are 13 people on the Eagles injury report. And I don't know. They just put Deshaun Jackson. No, they just put Dallas Goedert on the injury report, so he's gone. And then they got somebody's tight end from a practice squad. That's been Doug Peterson's whole thing. He says we run the two tight end package so often because we have two amazing tight ends on our team, and then one of them gets hurt, and then he puts in a different one, which is not one of the best tight ends in the league, and they're still going to run the two tight end package. Fucking, what are you talking about, Doug? Fucking get an offensive coordinator, you piece of shit. Fuck you, Doug.
you commit to something and you stick with it, I guess.
He just is.
Regardless of whether you got a flat tire or a good one, you're riding on 4 wheels.
I mean, it's ridiculous. And then he thinks he's like the most hardcore. It's like, yeah, no, I'm a risk taker. Then kick the fucking field goal and don't go for a tie. You dickhead. You phenomenal dickhead.
Yeah.
Jesus. That, I don't know. I'll take the Niners. Eagles can't do shit. They're going to go, Eagles, I'm going to tell you this right now. Eagles are going to be 0-6. Take a look at their next stuff. It goes 49ers. They have potential against Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh is potentially going to be playing shorthanded and on a short week. But it goes, next 3 games are Niners, Pittsburgh, Ravens. Oh, okay. I guess we'll fuck ourselves.
Oh, Jake, I remember what it used to be like to be a fan, you know?
It's so
A passionate
ridiculous.
fan of a football team, and now they're all just mules that I put on my fantasy squad and hope they get me points.
They won a Super Bowl 3 years ago. That's not that long ago.
Football is the greatest sport in my opinion because teams
last year,
look like
the new year.
shit one week and they look like amazing the next week, and every year there's different teams that are kind of in contention that weren't really good the year before, you know? So
Yeah.
you going with the over or the under?
Oh, fuck.
46 points.
Niners put up, yeah, I think Eagles will get at least 13 points here. Niners will probably score 30. I think it's going to be close, but I'm going to go over.
Okay. And last game on the pick sheet here,
Oh.
Atlanta Falcons, Green Bay Packers.
Oh.
Is 7.5 enough for the Falcons? They really keep kind of blowing games.
Yeah, they do.
They're not getting blown out; they're blowing them.
No, they're absolutely sucking. Yeah, this is an easy one for me as well. The pick right here, the pick on the spread is the easy pick. The pick on the over under, that is, I could be a dead man and I would know what to do there. This is easy. I'm taking Packers laying points. Packers are the best team in the NFC.
I keep doing the team names instead of the abbreviations. I'm taking Atlanta because I think that they've had a lot of games that have been, pretty close, right?
Yeah, they have.
So
I mean, they all kind of have been.
The Packers could probably easily beat them by fucking 10 to 14 points, though. So you're probably smart, but I'm gonna take Atlanta, and I'm gonna take the over because if they manage to. The Packers are going to score 3 or 4 touchdowns. So,
yeah,
to be a close game, the Falcons are going to have to score a couple too.
I did this as my I've been doing a write-up every week. Everybody knows this. It's called the Too Early Breakdown of the Week, and I did it for week 4. I did it on Sunday, and I said this was the last game. The over-under, you could not put the number high enough. You couldn't, and I'm still going to take it. I don't care what it is. You could put it at 65, I'll take it. 1,000, I'll take it. This game is going to have so many points. It's going to be unreal. Green Bay is going to cover.
Trump over here.
I mean, if this game does not go over, I will volunteer to give brisses. That's what I'll do. That's my bet.
You'll cut babies' penis heads off?
Yep. This game is going over so many I'm not cutting their heads off. It's skin around it. I'm gonna be a circumcist. I will be slightly, but that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because this game is going to go over. This game is going to be. This
Do
game
I need
is
to
going
put
to
a
be.
little red box on this one. Is this the lock of the week? Or is that Seattle?
No, the Seattle. The Seattle was the lock of the week.
All right, we'll put a lighter shade of red on that. We'll put orange level on this one.
Yeah, or
some pretty heavy shit about this game.
Yeah. No, I mean, or just do an 8 == capital D as in as a circumcised penis because well, I don't know, that actually doesn't make sense. Just do 8 == so it doesn't really have the head that you can tell. Because that's all there's going to be. There's just going to be no circumcised dicks because I'm not going to be the one doing them. This game is going to be over. You could not put that number high enough.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for we'll call it the Double J Pick Show. I'm gonna have to update the graphic. Look how good that looks. Isn't that a nice little way to
Very
start the
nice.
show out?
Jay lost his J. One of the
Yeah.
J's lost his J.
Anyway, one last look at the picks. Not a whole lot separating us this week until we kind of came towards the home stretch, but
Well, there's tonight. It's one. I think there might be 3 or 4 picks that are different.
yeah. And really, those were just half of them were because I was like, I can't pick the same team as you again.
That's fair.
Anyway, people out there, bet some money and win some money, man.
That's it. That's all you have to do.
Money with these picks. So
don't overthink it. If you overthink it, you're done.
Yeah, if you overthink it, you've lost already.
Can we have something there be like the catchphrase? If you overthink it, you're dumb. What'd you say? If you overthink it, you've already lost money.
Yeah, if you overthink it, you've already lost money.
Okay.
And
okay.
we also will we'll stick with our keep it sticky, right?
There's not all these. You know what? There's gonna be a whole bunch of uncircumcised dicks. I mean, who even knows?
Stay sticky.
Sticky
all right,
dicks.
Jake. Well, you know what we always say here on the Double J Pick Show is that if you overthink it, you've already lost money.
That's what we say.
So,
that's what we say.
If you we're gonna wrap it up with that, and you keep it sticky.
God damn it.